Hi everybody, and welcome to Namaste Studios here in Ridgefield, Connecticut. I'm so thankful that you are here with me, and welcome to those who are tuning in on Facebook. It's our very first live stream event. I'm a little nervous, I'm sweating, my heart is racing, but it's going to be a really fun event, really special event. So many of you guys reach out to me on social media or in person and you say, I'd like to start meditation, but I don't really know what to do. How do I begin? What do I think? What do I wear? How does it all go down? And these are really common questions that beginners have, and people who are just really stressed out. They have a lot going on. Their mind is going 100 miles an hour. And I remember when I first started meditating, I thought, how hard can it be? You know, you just sit there, maybe put a little blanket around you, close your eyes, you breathe. Easy, meditation, done, boom. So I tried. I sat down, had my little blanket, closed my eyes, hands come down, deep breath in. And then I started thinking about my dog and the groceries I had to buy and the dinner I had to make and the person I had to call back and the email I had to respond to, and all of a sudden it spiraled into this thing. And I was not only not meditating, but I was also more stressed out than prior to trying to meditate. So that's not what I wanted. That's a really common struggle for people who are beginning with meditation or who, like I said, have the types of minds that just go, go, go all the time. So one of the meditation hacks that you can do is a guided meditation. I've used it myself to start, and I recommend it for people who are just struggling with meditation or who are looking to get started with meditation, because when your brain is listening to the guided meditation, it doesn't really have the opportunity to think about all the other things you have going on in your life. So when Audible came to me and said, hey, our members have access to over 100 guided meditations and workouts, I thought, ooh, this is something you guys might want to know about because you're trying to get into meditation. And then in addition, they also offer thousands of additional titles to help you on your wellness journey. So I'm really excited to partner with them. And today we're going to be listening to 3 short but really effective guided meditations, and we'll do some stretching and Q&A in between. So let's talk about the benefits of meditation. We all know it's good for us. We've heard that, right? But let's talk about 3 specifics. And I picked these because I think all of us will identify with one, if not more, of these things that we struggle with in our life. The first one is stress. A lot of us have chronic low-level stress. You feel that sense of anxiety and panic that there's just not enough time in the day, the sense of urgency as you rush from one thing to the next, trying to, check off all your items on your to-do list. And that sense of angst and panic is chronic low-level stress, and over time it can be really detrimental to your health. So when you sit and meditate, you are able to kind of retrain yourself as to how you react to the stressors in your life, and therefore that reduces your overall level of stress. The next thing it's really helpful for is anxiety. If you're somebody who deals with worrying all the time or panic or anxiety, what happens is we breathe really shallowly and kind of breathe from your chest here, and that can almost initiate more anxiety. So when you incorporate meditation, you learn how to slow down your breathing, how to use your lungs to their fullest capacity. And when you're able to control your breath, you can control how you physically feel, and that sense of panic and that sense of anxiety can kind of dissolve. The third thing it's really great for is pain. A lot of us, we either work out and we don't stretch afterwards, or we lead really sedentary lifestyles where we're kind of hunched over at the computer, or we're driving, we're sitting for long periods of time. Those things can shorten the muscles in the hips and the low back, so you wind up with really tight low back and hips. And then also you can shorten through the chest muscles if you're typing like this, or hunched over a lot, or you don't have great posture. And you can feel tension and tightness through your shoulders. The body's natural reaction to pain and tension and tightness is to tighten up even more. So when we practice meditation, you not only release tension in the mind, but you release physical tension in the body. So it's a really good way to manage your pain if you're somebody who deals with pain. So now that we've gone over a couple benefits of meditation, let's practice 3 guided meditations. If you're watching this on Facebook, you'll notice that Some of us, all of us in the room actually, are seated on bolsters. If you have a bolster, go ahead and grab one, or you can take a couch cushion or a rolled up thick blanket and just place it underneath your sitting bones. You can sit on the edge of it. All of us can sit on the edge here. And if your knees are coming up like this, or this is just not a comfortable position for you, you can take some yoga blocks. All of us have them here. You go ahead and grab them if you'd like. You can place them underneath your legs, and this will help give you a little support so that you have a little more length through the hips and the low back, and you'll feel much more supported. You'll have a much more comfortable sit for your first guided meditation. So like I mentioned, we will be going over this very first guided meditation. We'll just listen to it. You don't have to change the way you're breathing. You'll just listen. And after all of this is done, if you're interested, you can check out audible.com/YogaByCandace to start your free trial of Audible. So let's come into a comfortable seated position. We'll bring the hands down to the thighs, palms facing up. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as we exhale, we'll begin the first guided meditation.
Good morning, movers. This is Kilty, and I'll be guiding you through a short but oh so important morning meditation to start your day with intention and mindfulness. How we start our day really impacts how we move through and experience our day. So you don't need anything, and in fact, I invite you to lay in bed exactly as you are. If you prefer to be seated, then that's okay too. Either way, let's start with 3 full rounds of breath. So take an inhale through the nose, and exhale back out. A little bigger this time, full inhale. And release on the exhale. One more just like that. Continue to breathe in this fashion, slow and steady. Start to bring a little bit more awareness to the sensations of the breath. Feel the air entering in through the nostrils, running along the roof of the mouth and down the back of the throat. Feel the inhale filling the pit of the belly, expanding the sides of the ribs, and eventually hitting the top of the lungs. On the exhale, feel the air exiting back out exactly the same way it came in. And now that you feel a little bit more awake with breath and therefore prana, start to consider what else you want to fill up with. Ask, what do I want to cultivate today? Is it patience, generosity, honesty, kindness? When we're kind to others, we receive kindness in return from others. When we're patient with others, we receive patience as well. So focus on one quality. And when you know what quality you want to cultivate, set that as your sankalpa or your intention. While sankalpa can be synonymous with intention, it actually translates to creating something sacred. And so I encourage you to use this peaceful morning hour, this time, to create just that. And with your quality in mind, think to yourself, today I am going to be generous. And with each inhale, you can think, today I receive generosity, or whatever your quality of choice is. And with each exhale, think, today I give generosity. Inhale, I receive. Exhale, I give. And now actually think about your upcoming day. Do you have a lot of meetings? Do you have to be in lots of places? Who will you see? And how do you envision bringing this quality into your day? How can you give this to others? How can you receive it? take the next minute to continue breathing steadily with your sankalpa, envisioning your day. And let's start to bring the attention back to the breath. If you're laying down, start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, a little bit of movement in the body. And rolling to your side. When it feels right, sit up on the side of your bed. If you were already seated, sit up just a little taller. And take a few more rounds of breath before you stand up and start moving. I definitely encourage you to drink a full glass of water before anything else. That's about it, movers, and I hope to see you again next time. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.
So as we come back, you can just wiggle your fingers, gently open up your eyes. And that was our very first guided meditation. For those watching on Facebook, as you can see, that was only 5 minutes. So I don't know, how are you guys feeling? Yeah, zen, a little more calm. It doesn't take much. This one was called Good Morning Sunshine, and it's available as one of the guided meditations for Audible members. And that one is from the title that's called Morning Meditations for Daily Magic. So we're gonna chime in. If you guys have any questions, feel free to type them in. Before we get to that, we're just gonna do some gentle stretching here in studio. You're welcome to follow along at home as you come up with your questions. You can stay seated on your bolster. We'll just inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Reach the arms all the way up, maybe shimmy side to side, see how that feels. And then gently release just your right hand down to the ground. Your left arm will stay up. Take your left fingers to the opposite side of your head and then just draw your ear towards your shoulder. Keeping your back nice and tall. You can close your eyes if that feels good. And then as you breathe in and out, you're gonna visualize length through the side of the neck here. And regardless of whether you're at home or you're here in studio with me, I encourage you to play around, maybe tilt your chin towards your chest, see how that feels. Or maybe lift it up towards the sky, see how that feels. Feel free to move and then pause anywhere you need to take a few additional breaths to open up. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently release. And float the hand down to your thigh. We'll take it over to the other side. So inhale, lift both arms up. Reach the arms all the way up. Take your gaze up overhead and then maybe shimmy side to side. Find some length in between the ribs. And then we'll float the left arm down to the ground. Take the right fingertips to the opposite side of the head and then gently draw the ear towards the shoulder. Once again, option to close your eyes or keep them open. Visualizing length through the side of the neck here. With each breath in and each breath out, visualizing any tension that you're feeling there just melt away. And once again, option to lower the chin towards the chest or open the chin up towards the sky. Just tuning in to see what you could benefit from today. Take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently release. And we'll come back to our seated position. We'll check in and see if we have any questions here. Oh, this is a really good one. Do I have to keep my eyes closed or can I keep them open? Really good question. If you're somebody who is experiencing PTSD, or if you close your eyes and it just doesn't feel right for you, you are more than welcome to keep them open. Make it work for you. And as you saw, there were options, or as you heard rather, there were options on the guided meditation. You could lay in bed or you could sit up. So options are always offered to you, but my general advice is just make it work for you. If it's better for you to keep your eyes open, keep your eyes open. You'll want to take your gaze somewhere maybe lower down towards the ground and keep your eyes just kind of heavy. You don't need to focus too intensely. Let's see, another question here. How often should I be meditating in order to reap the benefits? So you'll want to do it ideally daily would be great, right? But sometimes it's not always possible. So once again, my advice, make it work for you. A couple times a week should be good, if not daily. So now we'll get into our second guided meditation. This one's going to be 6 minutes long. You have the option to stay as you are, or if you're practicing at home and this wasn't that comfortable for you, you want to try a different position out, I'll show you a new one. You can just turn your bolster or your prop, if you're on a pillow or a rolled blanket, turn it to the front and then straddle it. So that's an option, or stay as you are, whatever works best for you. If you're seated like this, it might feel nice to cup your hands, one in the other. Gently let the thumbs touch and rest the hands on the bolster, or you can take your arms down to your thighs, palms facing up, whatever feels good. When you're ready, we'll go ahead and close the eyes. Take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we'll begin the second guided meditation from Audible.
Hey movers, this is Kilty. This practice is intended for you to start the day with intention and purposeful positivity. So you don't need any equipment. In fact, if you are still laying in bed, I invite you to stay exactly where you are. If you'd rather meet us on the mat, then lay down onto your back. And wherever it is that you are, keep the eyes open. Fix your gaze on a single point above you. And let's start off with 3 full cycles of breath. Take a full inhale through the nose. Full exhale out. A little louder. Full inhale. This time separate the lips. Sigh it out on the exhale. One more. Full inhale through the nose. And release. Even those 3 simple breaths can help you to feel a little bit more awake and alive. So let's take 3 more. This time, reach your arms overhead. Take a big inhale, reach as long as you possibly can through your entire body. And on the exhale, soften, relax into the bed. Again, inhale, reach through the toes, through the fingers. Exhale, let it go. One more. Big inhale, expand, reach. Exhale, release. Stay where you are, arms overhead, legs extended long, and bring your awareness to your right hand. Touch the thumb to the index finger, thumb to middle finger, thumb to ring finger, thumb to pinky finger, back to ring finger, thumb touches middle finger, thumb touches index finger, and then relax the hand. Relax the fingers. Notice the right hand. And then take your attention and awareness to the left hand. Notice each finger on the left hand, the webbing in between your fingers, maybe even awareness to your fingernails, if that feels possible. And then touch left thumb to index finger, thumb to middle finger, thumb to fourth finger, thumb to pinky finger, back to fourth finger, thumb to middle finger, thumb to index finger. Relax the left hand. Relax the left fingers. And now let's do that simultaneously for both hands. Touching thumbs to index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, pinky fingers, back to ring, back to middle, back to index. Again, touch thumbs to index, middle, ring, pinky, ring, middle, index. Last time, touch thumbs to index, middle, ring, pinky, back to ring, middle, index. And with your arms still overhead, one more time, take a big inhale, reach through the arms, through your legs, your toes. On the exhale, let your knees hug in towards your chest. Give yourself a little bit of a rock, left and right. And then lower soles of the feet down to the mat or on your bed. And then bring your palms together just above you in front of your chest. And start to rub your hands together really firmly, really fast. Feel the friction generated by your hands rubbing together like electricity crackling and increasing your energy. As you rub your hands together, it generates energy for your mind and body, leaving you feeling completely awake and alert. Keep rubbing your hands together really fast and firm. One more moment. And then lower the arms down by the sides, palms facing up. Maybe you can feel a little residual tingling and heat in the hands. And now let's use and harness this energy to carry us into the day. So let's finish the practice and start the day with these equally energizing and positive affirmations. You can repeat them out loud after me, or even silently in your own head. Take a full inhale through the nose. Full exhale out. I am present. I am here. I am strong. I am awake. I am healthy. I am happy. I am worthy. I am capable. Movers, feel free to stay here as long as feels good, but otherwise, I think we can say that's about it. So have a beautiful, energizing rest of your day, and I will see you here again on Move With. My name is Kilty, and namaste.
You can quietly flutter your eyes open. So one of the really nice things about these guided meditations is that they're kind of designed for you to start your day first thing. So as you heard, that was meant to be done in bed, but it's also really customizable. You can make it work for you. So we weren't in our beds, we were here and we just made it work. And that's the beautiful thing about meditation, and something that's really nice about a guided meditation is there really are no rules. Do what works best for you. So to come into our next little activity here, I'm just gonna switch because I find it more comfortable this way, but you can do anything you like. We're gonna do a little bit of gentle stretching through the chest. Please feel free to do this if you're following along on Facebook Live. And if you have any questions that come up, feel free to type them in and we'll take them in a sec. We're gonna open up gently through the chest. So what we'll do is inhale, lift the arms up overhead. You can look up. And then as you exhale, you're gonna open up your arms, take your arms to about 90 degrees. And if you feel good here, just stay here and breathe. You're gonna visualize breath kind of washing over, like painting over from elbow to elbow. But if you need a little bit more, you can imagine that there's a string wrapped around the upper part of your torso that's pulling you forward as you inhale. So inhale, open up. Maybe the elbows reach back behind you a bit. You'll take your gaze up about 45 degrees. Bring awareness to your face, relax your eyebrows, relax the corners of your mouth, reach the elbows back behind you, puff the chest out. Then we'll come back to a neutral spine as we inhale and lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the elbows out to your side. Reach your heart forward if that feels good. You're gonna lift up through the chest, taking your gaze up about 45 degrees. Soft smile on your face for some bonus points that mean nothing. And then we'll do it one more time. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead, neutral spine. And exhale, open up through the elbows, reach your chest forward, taking your gaze up 45 degrees. Last full breath in and out here. And when you're ready, you'll come back to that neutral spine and float the arms down to your thighs. How are you guys feeling? You feel okay? Great. So let's check in, see if we have a question we can get to. That meditation was called Start the Day Meditation, again from the title on Audible, which is called Morning Meditations for Daily Magic. They're just short meditations to kind of get your day started off on the right foot. How do I sign up for a free trial? Great question. You'll just go to audible.com/YogaByCandace and you'll have a free trial which gives you access to over 100 free guided meditations and workouts, plus thousands of other titles to get you on your way if you're working towards, trying to improve your personal health and your personal wellness journey. So we'll come now into our third guided meditation. This one's going to be 5 minutes long. Once again, sit in a way that's comfortable for you. I'm going to sit just on the edge of my bolster here. If you're at home, feel free to sit on the edge of your couch, on the edge of your chair. The edge is always really nice because it gives you a little bit of an interior tilt in the pelvis, which lengthens up through the hips and take some pressure off the low back and the hips as well. So we'll float the hands down to the thighs, palms facing up. And once again, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we'll begin the third guided meditation.
Morning movers, this is Kilty. This morning's meditation will be brief and is intended for you to start your day on a positive path. We will be going through a series of affirmations which a friend had shared with me, and so here I am sharing them with you. You won't need any equipment. The only requirement is that you are comfortable. That might look like a comfortable seat. It could mean you are still laying in bed. Simply be comfortable. I invite you to close the eyes, and as always, we will start with 3 full rounds of breath. So once you find stillness, maybe even close the eyes. Take a full inhale through the nose and a full exhale out. And again, full inhale, full exhale. Last one, inhale through the nose and release. I will say a series of affirmations. I invite you to repeat them after me, either silently or audibly to yourself. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am secure. I am worthy. I am positive. I am blessed. I am grateful. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am courageous. I am excited about today. Let's repeat those one more time. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am secure. I am worthy. I am positive. I am blessed. I am grateful. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am courageous. I am excited about today. As we really let those sink in and take root, take seed, let's finish up with 3 rounds of breath. Full inhale through the nose. Full exhale out. And again, in through the nose. And release. Last one. Full inhale. Let it go on the exhale. Take as much time as you need to be here in stillness, to really let everything absorb. Once it feels right to get up and start going about your day, make sure you drink a full glass of water. Make sure to nourish the body and the mind with nurturing foods. And otherwise, I think we can say that's about it. I will see you here again next time, movers. My name is Kilty, and namaste.
When you're ready, flutter your eyes open. Wiggle your fingers. How do you guys feel? Yeah? Let us know on Facebook how you guys are feeling at home. And if you have any final questions, you can send them in. What I like to do is just a gentle twist and then a hip opening pose, because it can be tough to sit in stillness for an extended period of time. So what I like for you to do is lift your arms up overhead as you inhale. You're going to take your left hand and bring it to your right knee and bring your right hand back behind you or on the bolster. Really gentle twist. We're not trying to go too deep here. And then take your gaze out over your right shoulder. As you inhale, lengthen up through your spine, grow taller. And as you exhale, maybe twist a little bit more, empty out the air in your lungs. Another deep breath in. Exhale one more time. And then from here, gently come back to center as you windmill the arms up overhead and take it over to the other side. So you're not trying to aggressively pull too hard, taking your gaze out over your left shoulder now. Gentle, gentle twist for the spine helps to awaken the body. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, twist just a little bit more. And last time, inhale. And exhale, twist just a tiny bit more. As you inhale, windmill the arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, float the hands down to your thighs. From here, I just like to do a little bit of a hamstring stretch. So we'll extend the legs out in front of us. You can keep sitting on the bolster. That's much more comfortable, especially for those of us with tight hips. You can keep a little mini bend in the legs. You don't have to be perfectly straight. And then from here, you'll inhale and grow long through your spine. And as you exhale, you take your hands wherever they can reach. Maybe it's here, maybe it's over tops of the feet, maybe it's around the sides. Doesn't matter how far you come. You can take your gaze out in front of you, just past your feet, soft gaze on the floor. And as you inhale, you can lengthen up through the spine. And as you exhale, you can melt your belly towards your thighs. When you melt your belly towards your thighs, you're really stretching through the hamstrings. So the goal here is not to worry about where the head goes. A lot of times people want to bring the head towards the knee. That actually stretches your back if you're going to round your back. So better to just keep your gaze out in front. Breathe full deep breaths. Last one here. Inhale, lengthen through your back. And exhale, melt your belly down towards your thighs. No worries about how far you come. And then as you inhale, come up long arms, and then gently release and come back into your comfortable seated position. Do you find that the stretches help a little bit after you sit? Sometimes people get like pins and needles through their legs, so it's nice to just move around a little bit afterwards. So that meditation was called My Morning Affirmations. That was from the title on Audible, which is called Morning Meditations for Daily Magic. So another great meditation to kind of start your day off on the right foot. Checking in to look at some questions here. How long should I meditate for each session? Really good question. We talked about frequency, how often should I do it? Ideally daily, but now how long do I want to sit? I think people get really intimidated. You think you have to sit for like an hour in order for it to be effective. Even just counting your breaths, 10 breaths, is a really effective way to reap the benefits of meditation. But as you could tell, doing one of these guided meditations, they're short and sweet, 5 minutes long, and you feel really good right after. Another question here. I see you're in yoga bolsters. If I don't have a bolster, what else could I use? Really great question. You can sit on the edge of a yoga block. You could even put two together if you need to sit up higher, or you could position it like this and sit on the edge. If you're at home, you can sit on the edge of a chair. That's fine as well. Rolled thick blanket or couch cushion, firm couch cushion should work as well. So don't allow not having the props to prevent you from practicing, because you really don't need much and you can get creative at home. So that does it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope that it was helpful and that you enjoyed it. And thank you to everybody on Facebook Live. Thanks for joining us. And I hope that you guys felt it was helpful to you to get started on your journey for meditation. Don't forget that you can go to audible.com/YogaByCandace to start your free trial for Audible, and that's going to give you access to over 100 guided meditations and workouts, as well as thousands of additional titles to help you on your wellness journey. Audible.com/YogaByCandace. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys very soon here on the Facebook page, and thanks again to all of you here.
Thank you.